Hello and welcome to Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a World of the Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet.
CJ as Night Fang.
Melissa as Hippolytus Shadow.
Tommy Dixon as Walks with Anubis.
and I'm your storyteller Porter. You wake with a start from the dream. The night is cool and crisp, eerily quiet, save for the light snoring of falling leaf at twilight.
You guys all have that dream too?
The hell was that?
I take a moment to compose myself. What did you dream?
Nothing good.
Taking a moment to sit down after scrambling up to the feet. A lot of fire, that's for sure, and concrete. Never getting used to that.
That same woman bathed in flames.
And if we all had that same dream, why is Twilight still sleeping?
Maybe he's getting more information.
Let's hope so. Ugh. Still can't get used to that.
No.
Did y'all see anything more than a silhouette this time? Any details? Because I've got just about nothing. Who knows how literal this thing is?
It's too vague. Fire and stone. That's all I'm getting out of it.
And death.
Violence.
Vague.
I'd have to agree with Cassie. The metaphorical fire, we've all got one.
Let's get it out of my head.
It's getting consumed by it.
And the fire from my dream was trying to consume her. She was running from it.
It's inevitable. Just never getting away.
Dark enough to maybe... No, probably not. Dark enough to go scouting now? Or should we wait for Twilight to wake up?
Maybe wake him.
You volunteering?
I go over and stir him awake.
His lupus form uncurls. Shaking his head, he rubs the side of his muzzle with a paw, looking directly up at you.
I look at my watch. It's time.
He slowly shifts back to Hamid, rubbing his eyes, glancing up to the heavens, to the night sky. It should be suitable.
Any dreams?
Yes, but it is not to be spoken of yet. I must meditate on the issue.
We're all just as confused, so...
I take it you were going to scout?
Letting you know.
Good.
Didn't want to leave while you were still sleeping.
Be careful. Stick together. If there is need, send a howl. I will wait. Once you return, I will do my scouting. Good luck.
I nod and start fucking off north.
Also nod.
Nod and head north.
All right.
Down to Lucas and following behind.
Now, are we all traveling in Lupus, or are some of you sticking in Hammond?
I am, yes.
Lupus, yes.
I'll follow suit.
All right. No, that's good. I don't know what that looks about. I'm just saying. You know, it's like the 15-year-old and these fucking pet wolves just wandering the goddamn woods in the middle of the night.
I mean, why not? Sounds like a great time.
Right?
No. Sounds like jail time.
For who?
What are you doing with those wolves?
That's what I'm like.
Yeah,
what?
like, why is that illegal? Wait, what are you doing?
For all you know, it could be his pack of dogs.
I am not a dog.
It's fair.
Ruh-roh.
We are all not dogs here.
All right, so you guys are traveling
Yeah,
north.
just
Traveling
Yes.
north.
All right. Sorry, CJ, go ahead.
say we might need a face if we run into anybody, but that's an easy situation, or easy problem to fix. Shifting back up.
Or some claws can handle that.
North, you say. All right. So, you guys also have your little map there. As you are headed north, again, the ground is relatively level. You find yourself coming across a dirt road, jutting out from the forest. You see how it forks in front of you. What are we doing?
Does it look heavily traveled?
That's what I got for you.
It's good.
What side is more traveled?
Man, it's not a huge difference.
Okay.
I mean, if we're on a 10 scale, it's like a 4 and a 4.5. You know, what do you want?
Take the 4. Let's go left.
So remember where Fire Lake is, because that can't be. That's got to be something.
Continue north.
Yeah, proceed north.
Okay.
The northern path.
All right. You guys
adjacent, not on the path.
fair enough. Fair enough. So the lot of you, again, you're doing this together. You're not splitting up at the fork?
Correct.
Correct.
Might as well stick together.
Just double checking. Okay. You guys
Bad news when a pack splits up.
What you discover is you are, in fact, at Fire Lake. The path goes around the lake, which is, again, pretty sizable. There are cabins stretched along the lake, decently sized apart. But this looks to be, summer cabins, summer cottages kind of thing. You don't see a whole lot of activity. There's one in the distance that has some lights on. You see a couple, 2 or 3, with cars, parked in front, all shut up for the night, clearly. Probably families for the summer vacationing, shit like that.
But it's not full swing, so it's not that season yet.
Well, it's not full, but there's a few. And again, only one with any lights on.
Continue north around the lake.
Yeah. All along the lake. Maybe I'll keep an eye out towards the woods opposite the lake.
Nothing seeming out of place just yet.
Nothing at all. Again, it's quiet. It's still. As you are going around the lake, and again, at this point, you are going clockwise. It's only the one property with lights on. You're getting further away from it. Again, if we're looking at a clock, it's probably at the 4 o'clock range. You guys are about 10 right now.
Okay.
The lake is still, but you see again, there are docks, there are boats. It's large enough for a boat. Just, you're not.
It's the middle of the night. No one's out there.
Right. You see little play area set up. Kind of shoddy, but nonetheless, a little something for the kids. This is clearly a little touristy section.
Mm-hmm.
Continue past it.
All right. As you continue to go around, you see another path, another road that connects, and there's a little visitor center there off the quote clock of the lake.
Mm-hmm.
The road travels east and west, and you can see the sign going over to Camp Anawana.
I'm going to head over to that visitor center.
Okay.
Looking for any cars in the parking lot, anything over there, any kind of people.
All right. Yeah, humor me. Thank you.
3.
All right. Well, number 1, there's a little welcome board, out in front of it with, it's actually pretty nice. Like it's carved out of wood. Like the shape of the island is carved, and like they put some work and some love into this. And again, you can clearly see the camp, and then the road directly to these cabins. It's largely open. Here, this little welcome center doesn't appear like anyone's there right now. There's no cars in the driveway at the moment, but there's a couple picnic tables. Your standard, one set of doors.
Do I see any maps on that welcome sign?
You cannot. I mean, there's the carved map, but you can see that there are some leaflets and shit just inside the door.
What I'm looking for.
Yeah, like just inside if you were to, pass the doors.
Exactly what I'm looking for. So you hit it right there. So I'm now venturing towards the actual center to look for those, and you just gave me the information. So,
all right,
give a pull on the handle.
I'm gonna hold you to that for a second.
Okay.
And look to everyone else in the group because they're very quiet. I don't know how I feel about that right now. Everybody else? Everybody else?
I'm going to scout the grounds a little bit. So I'm looking for just tracks in general. Anything that seems disturbed. Or just everything just looks as it should?
Well, Ricochet looks very disturbed. But aside from that,
Just thinking.
I know you're thinking a lot.
And I'll start just slinking around the cars, just looking around for if anything might be near them or things smells off.
All right. Well, to break those down, Cassie, let's give us another perception alertness, and Night Fang. That's the car. There are no cars in the visitors center area, so I mean, you'd be stalking a couple cabins around the lake. Is that still where you want to go with that?
Sure, might as well.
Okay. I mean, it's your world, man.
3.
All right. It seems the grounds are. It's. I want to say unimpressive, but I don't want to say unimpressive. Uneventful isn't right either. It's very mundane. You know, there's a little litter here and there, but there's really not much right away. But you do notice, 3 successes. Fuck it. Yeah, I would say that the grounds there are a little. You can see around the visitor center back into the forest that it seems that there was the ground has been trampled. Like there's been a lot of foot traffic going deeper into the forest.
Okay. I'm going to head that way, but I'm going to make sure that the people I'm with see me go that way. Does that make sense? Like I'm not like just suddenly charging along the tracking, like the foot traffic. I'm going to wait for them to catch up.
Follow closely behind Cassie. I'm going to activate my fetish. So, 2.
Only need 1.
Yep.
All right. Now you hold your horses as well.
Okay.
I'm coming back to you. All right. Night Fang, so you are going back to the lake, to the cabins to look, to inspect around cars. Correct?
Inspect around cars. Yeah, I know people, so might as well look around where the people are. Or just to see if anything's off.
All right. You'll be backtracking a bit.
Yeah.
But, give me your perception alertness.
Perception alertness. They walks. I'm going to go back towards the cabins.
Very nice.
There is 2 successes.
All right. Again, if we're looking at the lake as a clock, the cabins thereof, the visitor center is off about 11, but offset. The closest cars are at 9 o'clock. There is nothing to speak of, nothing out of the ordinary. Now, meanwhile, walks with Anubis, the door is unlocked. So you just opened the door to the visitor center.
Not fully. I gave it a little tug to see if it was.
Yep, completely unlocked.
Okay. Do a perception roll looking in through the windows to see if I see any cameras or anything.
All right. That's going to be a 7.
That's fine. Dose.
You don't see any cameras.
The pamphlets are right in between the 2 set of doors, or are they fully inside?
They're fully inside, but there's only the one set of doors.
Oh, only the one set of doors. 2 doors, but it's not like the foyer where there's they're, right there in a little stand out at this front desk. You could see some t-shirts and some coffee mugs and shit. And I'll open the door. I'll go grab a map. Obviously, so being in Hamid, open the door and go get a map.
Well, you're on a flyer. It's dark. Is it a map? It's a dark fucking building now, right?
It's true. So when I shift Hamid, I'll activate my staff.
Oh, prick. Forgot you had that. Man, I hope there aren't cameras.
I got one. Barely.
All right. You hold up your walking stick. The tip of it starts to illuminate as if 40-watt bulb at that point.
Move up to find a map.
All right. There are the pamphlets
of map.
Yeah, there's a map on them.
It's what I'm looking for. A pamphlet that has a map of the area.
Yeah, it's not a full map of the area. What it is it's selling you
on the benefits of Fire Lake / Camp Anawana. As you flip through it, you see the genius of the marketing here is that Camp Anawana is a children's summer camp. For a week, the kids go there. Meanwhile, you can rent one of these cabins and have alone time away from the kids while taking the kids on vacation at the same time. They spend a week away, sleeping at the camp a couple miles down the road, while you and the wife have a lovely rustic vacation.
I'm all on board. I will grab one of those pamphlets that has a basic understanding of the area and walk out.
All right. And
look for the rest of these guys because they're not around the visitor center.
Right. Night Fang. What are we doing? We're swinging back to you.
If I don't catch anything off by the cars, want to keep the chances of being seen very low, so I will slink off back to the visitor center.
All right. Luckily, it's so quiet here, and it's
Easy to do.
Right, no one bothered to look at a watch, but it's late enough. The night sky. Some of you can judge, I would imagine, that it's late enough. There's no activity. People are fucking sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So, hooray! You don't have to worry too hard.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll go back to now. We go to Cassie and Ricochet, and y'all are going north of the visitor center to check the trampled paths through the forest.
Yeah. Well, before we got to the grass, I activated the fetish.
Right. And remind the whole planet what that does?
The Fang of the Worm, if it glows a darker green, the more worm taint there is. It's just a white fang, and if it starts to glow green, the more worm taint there is, and the darker the green, the worse it is.
Yeah, for the folks at home.
Nifty.
So, do you go traipsing through the forest?
Nothing happens, huh?
Well, you move.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want?
Yeah,
6 psychomanchies jump out of the grass and say, gotcha.
Stop spoon feeding you.
Hey, what do you want from me?
Talking about the fang itself. I was seeing if it turned green or not. That's all. But clearly nothing's happened yet.
It's not like a summoning stone.
I know.
I want to fight something. I'm going to activate it. 8 spirals. Come out, please.
No. I was seeing if it turned right away.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm just busting your balls because you were so expectant of it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Like, I demand there be a trap.
I don't know about that. I was just more worried.
Suddenly 5 spirals.
Yeah?
And the thing turns...
They're all riding on Nexus crawlers.
Wow. That sucks.
Saddle up, buckaroo.
Game over. See you guys later. Jesus.
This is a situation where we run the fuck away.
All right, so yes, the two of you are moving into the forest. Obviously, it gets darker because, less moonlight. But, yeah, if you want to...
Perception alertness.
You do better rolls than before.
Ooh. 5.
Damn.
And to double check the forms we're in?
Lupus.
Lupus.
Okay, double checking. I mean, it makes a difference.
Oh, wait. That's 6 successes for me.
Damn.
I got a 4. I just looked at it. I'm like, oh, wait.
Nice.
1, 2...
I see a 1 over there. Did you botch?
No.
Damn.
8, 6, 4, and 2. So all except that 1. But,
Which takes away a success.
Yeah. So
So
3.
3.
Thank you. All right. Ricochet, you notice that you are in the woods and that it's dark. There is grass and trees.
It's a little bit more for scent. So thank you. Appreciate that.
You are welcome.
It's a little bit more for scent. So,
Not because you had the 1, so it's still 3.
shut up.
I hate to break it to you, Chief.
I know. I'm also giving shit because still got more successes.
You didn't
Giving
get
me
6.
0.
Exactly. You didn't get 6.
Give me a little bit.
She gets the fucking grand. All right, you let me do a thing. No, there are. You can catch the lingering scent of some humans. You know, there's wax.
Lingering scent. Okay.
Yeah. You know, however, Cassie, you're getting kind of the mother load here. There have been 20, 30 humans in this area not too long ago.
Oh God.
Maybe a night or two. You're catching. You smell wax, but it's fucking fragmented. It's like here's some mango and here's some lavender and some mint and pine and all these artificial waxy scents, and they're just going in a fucking line through the woods. It's maddening. It's just the artificialness of it in the lots of people in their again they're just like they were moving like they're like a stampede of humans moving in a line.
Oh, yeah. I in my wolf form gag. Like,
I look over to Cassie. Some kind of parade? But
stampede.
Not single file. Shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. And
It's an important clarification.
fake spells.
shoulder to shoulder. A search party?
No. They wouldn't go shoulder to shoulder. They'd spread out.
30, though. It's a lot of people.
Parade? Maybe? But humans are stupid.
I didn't think they were that bad, but, I mean, you're not wrong.
The fake smells. It doesn't make sense.
No.
A marching band. You know, that sort of shoulder to shoulder. Do I know how far, like, how many wide they were?
I mean, you can only see so much. It's hard to tell. Great rolls aside. I mean, you've got the scents, the wax, the line of moving. When I say shoulder to shoulder, it may not be literally, people touching shoulders here. I'm saying they're not in a straight line like a fucking row. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm clarifying horizontal, not vertical, which doesn't, but yeah.
All in the same direction, though.
Yep. You got various cigarette butts here and there, a lot of wax drippings.
It's some kind of vigil. They all had candles.
And let's pivot back. Where is Nightfang?
Just return out the cars back towards the visitor center, looking for the rest of the pack. See, plan is forward.
All right, so that would put Wax and Nightfang together at this point. So let's deal with you two for a minute. What's going on?
Where'd the other two go?
I don't know. I thought you were watching them.
I was getting a map. At this point, start
found
looking
any?
around.
It's obviously not going to be
Find
hard to
any?
track their scent.
No. And eventually we catch up with them.
Right, it's a matter of, are you going to go catch up with them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So now we're all together again.
What's got you guys so disgusted?
Can't you smell that?
Yes, I can. It was all of them.
All right.
As I start gagging.
I got 3 there, so
That'll do it. So yes, you can
Yeah.
as well.
okay, yeah, that's a lot. Smells like grandmother's.
What the hell kind of ritual were they doing?
I don't know if it was a ritual, man. I just think it's some kind of vigil. It's just candles. Some kind of...
Candles out in the woods. A lot of people. This is like some Jonestown stuff.
Some very witchy stuff.
I mean, that's all possibilities, but...
Well, let's venture further.
I will proceed.
I follow suit.
Yep.
All right.
All together.
So, combined with the map that Walks with Anubis picked up, you can generally piece together where it is you are going. I'm giving you this leap of logic, because why would you not put these together?
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is you are approximately, obviously you're north of the road between the two, the campsite and the lake. And following the pre-established path it's going in an arc from northeast to northwest.
the scents, again, there's still, as pointed out, various different candle scents mixed together with the assorted humans and their odors and the cigarette butts and, a couple of beer cans here and there. Not many, but a couple here and there. It's all jumbled together to be confusing and frustrating.
So looking at the map, what is in that direction?
Woods.
What the fuck is going on?
It's almost like a seance.
But where the hell are they walking to?
To do a ritual. Any of you guys seen this before?
No, nothing like this.
Yeah, not a clue.
Yeah, I don't know where to pick this up.
Pick it up as in how?
It's leading somewhere, but where?
Well, then we keep going to find out. You're a damn werewolf. I think we can protect ourselves.
I'm not worried about that. So if we're looking at this map and we see where we started and where we're going.
Approximately. I mean, obviously it's on a fucking GPS.
And then you said it's some kind of arc.
Yep.
If we continue this arc.
You will end up on the other side of Camp Anawana.
So it's going from one side to the other. With the water in between?
No. The lake was east of the visitor center. There is, according to the map, like a fucking swimming thing for the camp, but that's not, this is intended for children.
Just keep pressing on. This is something out of the ordinary. I want to check it out.
Yeah, just stick close.
Okay.
Am I the only one curious why they're using like a bunch of scented candles and all that, apparently? All these different smells? We do rituals and stuff like that. We gotta have everything very specific. They're masking some. I know I can't smell anything else right now.
Solid point. We'll find out when we get there, won't we?
Do another quick perception alertness roll. Again, I'm on with the scent. All of them.
Mel, odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay. It's largely more of the same. It's evidence of a lot of humans stinking up the joint. Again, a little beer. There's probably a beer can. Again, beer cans or two. You can smell like the remnants. There's the cigarette butts here and there. There's the variety of different candle wax strips each with a different scent. You can get a little blood. You get a little blood.
Is the blood in that direction? Keep going. If we keep going, stronger?
It's just a little bit.
All right. Just keep going. Something's not right.
Well, I've been going.
Yeah, keep going.
All right.
Definitely moving off the path itself and into the woods beside it as much as I can.
Oh, if I'm not clear, you guys are in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're path adjacent.
Okay. Just
You're following the path that
okay.
the humans have made through the woods.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you're following people tracks at that point.
Okay.
Following this god-awful smell.
Everything. You continue on, making your way again across this, following the damage, I guess you could say, left by whoever did this. It's a couple hours of your time traipsing through the woods here when you eventually find yourself at the other end of this arc, which is the parking lot of Camp Anawana. You guys want to throw me another set of rolls to see what you can see there? Which is a dirt lot, to be fair. But.
All of them again.
3.
All right.
3.
2.
All right. So it is Ricochet. Probably. I mean, you guys see there's some garbage around. A few cans of Bush. Hooray. A good amount of garbage. Just people leavings. But you, Ricochet, step on like a paper. It gets caught in your damn claw.
Pick it up, turn it over, look at it.
It's a missing flyer. Samantha Rowe, age 8. She's been missing for a week.
It's a fucking search party.
Why would they be using
I was
candles
gonna say,
if it
why
was a search
candles?
party?
Probably all that they had.
What, didn't have a flashlight or something?
Well, look around the camps. They may not. People like scented stuff.
Is there a date on this flyer?
Well, I think she's been missing a couple weeks.
How long's she been missing?
Couple
A week?
weeks.
How many vehicles are in the lot?
5.
Go venture around them.
Okay.
Looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Roll it up. How about the rest of you?
I think just following right now. Until we figure out.
Well, I'll take another car, split up so we can search them at least twice as fast.
0.
Is that a 1 I see?
There's a 1 and a success.
Okay.
So I said 0.
Okay.
So it's a fail. It's not a botch.
It's
I
a
got
0.
excited for a second.
It's a 0.
All right, sorry.
1.
Not much better.
Nope.
Well, you guys don't find
Got a
anything.
10 or 1.
God, no.
Yeah.
You think it might be nighttime? Possibly you're on Earth. I love those rolls. But yes, Samantha Rowe missing 2 weeks ago.
Shit rolls.
So it started off as a search party, ends up as a vigil. A vigil. It's the only thing I can think of. Search party would have been flashlights. Vigil's the candles. That's all they fucking had. And you have a few who are probably just not interested and just going along for the walk. This is why they're drinking.
Or drinking in her honor. It's a vigil.
I mean, age 8.
What was her favorite?
Bush Light, of course.
Yeah.
Gross.
Drinking in her honor.
Why not?
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
Well, we got nothing. Let's continue scouting. There's still more land here to cover.
It's a big fucking island.
Do the wax, the drippings, and even the scents stop from here? Do they keep going?
Yeah, this is clearly the
end point.
right. Or origin point. You're not sure which at this,
Or at that point, are there more drippings here or at the beginning where we started?
Well, it's the middle of the night. You can't count droppings. That's not going to happen. That's a weird sentence.
Yes, it is. If it's a
The
thicker
point is,
concentration.
You found start point and end point.
Okay.
Is the bottom line here. Like if it matters, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you that. Okay.
That's fair.
It doesn't fucking matter which one starts.
All right. I was going to say that if there was thicker concentration, it would have been the end.
How old are these scents?
No, about a day old.
Okay, about Dale.
Yeah. If I didn't say that, I totally meant to with Melissa's original role.
You might have, and I might just misheard because I was trying to draw a connection to the candles scent and how old the missing gold is, or how long they've been missing. Correctly.
Totally fair.
Just keep going.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, keep going.
Where?
Pulled out my map.
Okay.
What else do I see?
Well, nothing really in terms of the like your map starts sort of where mine stops.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys are looking at the Melissa, CJ, you guys are looking at the one there. You see the camp in the top left. Like, yeah, the map kind of starts like right about there. So really it's just covering the campgrounds and the lake and all that.
Well, with this map, we have pretty much this area covered. We can go more north.
How far do we go before we head back and let Twilight scout into town?
I forgot he said he wasn't going to go until we came back. So yeah, that makes sense.
We can go tell him what we found and give him his opportunity. Looking at the map, north of us is just more woods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, it doesn't cover the whole island. It's really the brochure for
The 2 parts.
2 parts.
That's my vote.
Let's head back then.
Yeah, start heading back.
Maybe he'll think of something we didn't.
Fair.
What, do you know what route you're going to be taking?
Well, I mean, at this point, we could take pass.
All right. Stay under shadow then. Keep away from the lights. What little lights there are.
Say what lights?
Yeah.
There were a few
The
of
same
the
way
cabins.
Okay.
Just head straight back.
we came. We got to give him time to scout the town. We've been gone a couple hours. Would not doubt daylight will be coming shortly.
So you're taking the path you took. You're not taking the road. I want to be clear on that. I just want to make sure I know where you guys are going.
Forgot there's a road.
Because I need that for me.
Scout more areas we go back, or take the path we came.
Probably get there. Could probably get there in a straight line. If we can, we could just try making a straight line through the woods, scout out what's between here and there.
If we're going through forest, it'll take longer, having to traverse all that.
Right. It's a faster way to them, and we're covering more ground we haven't seen yet, so I'm with Night Fang.
You guys haven't been in the forest much, because that's not faster.
Taking the road?
Well, I'm saying straight line through the woods is not faster. Different terrain, it's not level. Lots of trees. Sometimes you could lose your bearings, especially you guys being city Garu. Just saying. I mean, we can get more, but going dead nuts through the woods takes a bit longer.
Good either way, just throwing out a suggestion.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
If you got a better idea, let's hear it.
If you want to get back fast, it's take pass. If you want to scout more, go through the woods.
Well, let's get back faster then.
All in agreement?
Agreed.
So path we came or the road?
We can skirt the road. We don't want to be on the road, but we can be near it.
We're in a camping area at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think anybody's on the road. Just a suggestion.
We don't gotta be right on it either. We can stay close to it. No one wants to be spotted.
Let's go.
All right. So to be clear, we are making our way off-road, but along road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You're taking the road east. Making, I'm assuming we're expediting this?
I'd say so.
We're in a hurry. We're not hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just double checking. So obviously it's much easier to traverse. And yeah, there's nothing. There's no one. Everything's dead. Everyone's dead. The planet might have died. The apocalypse could have happened and you're all that's left. That's how remote
we don't
this
even
shit
know.
is, right? That's how remote.
Hey, that's fine then.
You're making good time. You're running. You're back to the lake. You're running back down that path, right to where the fork is. Making your way, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to re-roll that. Okay. Walks with Anubis. Nightfang. Something has caught your attention. You can hear something in the distance. Over to the southwest. It's a humming. Sounds like an engine.
So what about it being dead out here this late?
It's idling.
That shouldn't be there.
So let's go take a look.
I'm with you.
Is this enough for a howl for Twilight?
No.
No.
Okay.
So you are alerting the others to what you heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Double checking that you didn't just run off on your own.
Got an engine idle. Maybe? Take a look.
All right, let's get see some deck stealth.
John?
As you get closer, it absolutely is the purring of a car's engine idling off the trail in the woods.
Okay.
4.
4.
3.
5.
All right. Like a quartet of solid snakes, you make your way through the woods. As you get closer, more sounds become apparent. Labored, panic breaths. A shovel ramming into dirt. You get closer still, and lit only by headlights of the car, you see a figure. It appears to be about 5'6". Salt and pepper hair. He's wearing tan pants, a well-worn army jacket. You can see that he's digging a hole. It's about the size of a basketball. Setting the shovel aside, you see he reaches down, tossing some objects into the hole. You can't see what, but they seem to rattle and clank together as they land. He moves quickly to bury the items, and then to the trunk of his car, from which he produces a mass wrapped in garbage bags. Clearly a body, under 5 feet tall.
Is the fang glowing?
No.
Glance to the others before starting to step out, getting closer. Hackles right. Of course.
Hackles are raised. Eyes are narrowed. she is prone to strike, but she's holding back only just.
You go ahead and take a rage, Cassie. He flips the bag up onto his shoulder and walks to a nearby tree where a meat hook is already attached. He hooks the bag. He stops for just a moment. He reaches his hand to steady the bag, takes a deep breath, and leans onto the tree, suddenly vomiting. He drops to his knees, heaving, wiping his mouth. He slowly stands and walks toward his car, only to get in and drive off from whence he came.
In which direction is that?
We'll reverse at that point.
So away from all the camps.
Yeah, he's headed back to the road, presumably. I mean, he's off-road at that point. In fact, you're probably in the neighborhood of those tracks that Cassie saw earlier in the day.
Do a perception roll to try to catch the license plate. I didn't catch the license plate. It's 2.
Fair enough.
Actually, wait. No, because they're damn 1.
Though I can't imagine a world of which you guys all in Lupus didn't get his scent for future reference.
License plate gets a name.
It's true.
Then I'm going to do the same. Try and catch something. Already got the scent.
I mean, I figured you'd city folk would be right on top of that.
4.
CJ, odds or evens?
Let's go evens.
You got the license plate. E30425.
E30425.
Damn, because I wasn't going to say it again. You don't have a eidetic memory.
Over a 0.
That's a good question. Thank you.
At that point, doesn't matter.
That's for you, Porter.
Thank you. I thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say it out
Because y'all
loud.
too hard.
Too late. What's said is said. Well, now that he's fucked off, I'm venturing down to go look at the hole.
Okay.
He's still off-roading. We could probably catch up fast enough,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm going after him.
Right there with you.
Okay. Your 2 companions run off without you.
I'm going with them. Look to walks. Hope you can catch up. But I imagine you could.
All right. Wow. Okay. Sorry, dude. You dig in the hole, and it's bones.
Can I tell what kind?
Oh, human. Children. Small human bones.
Infant.
No. Probably about the size of a 10-year-old.
How was that metal clanking?
I didn't say metal.
When you were exclaiming, you just described what he was dropping in there.
I never said metal. I said clanking.
Okay.
Bouncing against each other.
I didn't know bones could clank.
Rattle.
I believe I did say rattle as
Close
well.
Okay.
Yeah, suck it. Take your pick. There's plenty in there. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna pause you there and go to the rest of the group. How are we following this car? What's the plan?
I don't think Cassie has a plan. I am just going after that car. I will follow him until he stops, and then I will drag his ass out of that car if I have to.
Current plan as it goes by my mind, getting as close to beside it as I can and Lupus, and then try running it off the road as a Crino Swarm slams into it.
Okay, you guys are. Give me a second with that.
We don't know what this is. We cannot go in half cocked here.
They already did.
Yeah, they already did. I
Yep.
mean,
Some of your back has made assumptions based off what we know.
We don't know anything.
Let's see what happens.
yeah, I might need a brief pause because I might need some help with the math here, Tommy-san.
Okay.
Because I'm not entirely sure that in Lupus they can keep up with the car if it's going. Like, at what point do they not be able? Are they no longer able to keep up with that?
Once
car?
it hits tarmac, I mean, dirt road, he's not going to be going too fast. 35 at most.
Right, but I'm thinking. I mean, he's going to get out of that woods, and it's going to be 65, 70.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
The
like that's the plan. We can
are
catch
they
up to
gonna
it
be
in
able-
the woods.
It's your discretion because first he's backing out because you know how to turn something around on that small ass road, so he was reversing until there was something open enough. So they might have caught it. It's up to you, storyteller.
Ah,
Giving that to you. there's spots where he would have had to have tried to turn around to go forward.
No, that's true.
And by the way, Cassie took off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. That's
why I'm flabbergasted at what happened.
okay.
I'm pretty much, they got him.
All right, we're gonna go back to Tom. The sound of raindrops begin echoing through the forest. A few drops at a time, giving way to a steady drumming and then a thunderous torrent. You can see its eyes. Bright and round, easily the size of dinner plates. One at each side of the head, resting under rigid brows, its head similar to the shape of a gecko, though its mouth hangs slightly open, showing large, needle-like teeth. Flashes of lightning illuminate the sky, showing off its chimpanzee-like body. Brown and dark in color, skin covered in ridges and bumps, appearing almost as diamond shapes. A viscous blue goo drips from its mouth as it lets loose a gurgling hiss.
At the sight of it, I would take a giant leap backwards from it.
You're not sure if it sees you at this point? Are you going to go with a leap or are you going to just back up?
Just back up.
Okay. The creature almost skitters in the tree branch above. Swooping down quickly, it tackles the hanging trash bag. It rips through with its vicious talons. The creature begins violently striking the contents of the bag. You can hear bones snap, meat being torn away. It stops suddenly, looking up. You can hear it sniffing. Violent, audible. Its head turns directly to you. As the rain begins, the car pulls away. It goes reversing into a spot not too far back. It's clear that this has happened before by the way the car navigates through the terrain. It backs up completely, ready to go forward again to make its way out. When Cassie, you're right there. What's the plan? This is your moment.
I will jump in front of the car. So when he's pulled it around, I will jump in front of the car and but I'm still in lupus, fangs bared, that sort of stuff. Intimidating.
Okay. And Night Fang?
He's backed up and come to a stop as he's turned, right?
Well, right. He's backing like into a parking spot so that he can pull forward and turn around.
Okay. I'd be trying to time it to the moment that he's, shifting into drive, rushing as fast as I can into lupus to the side of the car, and if anything, shifting up to Glabro to rip the door off, get the guy out as fast as he can, or terrify the shit out of him. Think, right?
And then, before we get to the rolls, finally, Ricochet?
So my decision is all going to depend on what he sees compared to how fast he's going. Is he slowing down? Does he see Cassie? Does he see Night Fang?
Okay, this is all fair. While that's going, Tom, you want to roll initiative?
9.
Okay. You get to go first. We'll jump back to that in a second, though. Okay. Cassie will be able to jump in front of the car, momentarily blocking it, which will be enough time for to get to the door. You are going to have to spend a rage for Glabro.
I'm okay with that.
And then we're going to have to roll to see what you can do about that door.
Does my fangs?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'd have told you.
He knows it's active.
I appreciate you, in case you're worried that I forgot. I didn't forget. There is no worm activity going on right now. None. Wouldn't this be amazing if this was just some roadkill that he was leaving out to feed some animals? And you're just about to murder an innocent man? I'm not saying that's the case. Just wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah. But, when you got a guy with a car in the middle of the woods digging a hole and vomiting after hanging up the bag.
Maybe he's rotten meat.
Oh, maybe it smells bad.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Once again, this is also a 14-year-old kid with maybe a justice complex.
Oh, no, I'm just saying,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what was the roll I needed to make?
Yeah, I hadn't called it yet.
Oh, okay.
Strength.
Yeah.
Strength roll.
I just hate those dead strength rolls. But yeah, dead strength roll.
Okay.
So from Glabro.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, and you're trying to literally rip it off the hinges, right? You're not just trying to open the door?
Yeah. There is 4 successes if it's diff 6.
Okay, I will give that to you.
As the car slowed down.
Well, the car was stopped.
Okay, so he stopped. Okay. Well,
I mean, otherwise he ran over Cassie.
That's why I'm asking. If he didn't slow down, I'm tackling Cassie out of the way.
Yeah, no, it was stopped. That's why she jumped in front of it.
Okay.
However, okay. You run up to the door, grabbing the handle tightly. It's not locked, so it starts to give, and as you can feel the hinges of the door start to rip. However, the man in the passenger seat has pulled a gun.
Okay.
There we go. I was not prepared for this roll. My bad. Nightfang, roll your soak.
Okay.
He just put 3 slugs in your belly.
Yeah, there's 3. Unless one's take off from soak. Can't remember.
Nope.
Okay, then yes, 3.
Then take 3 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 3 slugs. I didn't say it was 3 damage.
Yeah.
So you did soak your stuff, but yeah. Take 3 damage. You got 3 in the gut right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a rage for that too, because that pissed me off, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Immediately, he hits the gas.
Then, yeah, I'm going to tackle Cassie out of the way of the car.
Dex Athlet. Beat 3.
6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you swoop in, pulling Cassie out of the way just in the nick of time. The car takes off like a bat out of fucking hell. You got the door, though.
Might be easier to find later.
Meanwhile, Walks with Anubis, you have the first turn.
Explain what this thing looks like again.
Essentially like a chimpanzee with the head of a gecko and like skin like a pineapple.
Okay. I mean, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. It's not as menacing this way. I can read the description again if you'd rather.
No. Thing's fucking menacing looking. It's huge. Eyes of dinner plates.
Right. Blue, viscous saliva, and the large needle-like teeth. Not dagger-like, needle-like.
I will activate Speed of Thought. Double the running speed. And I will hightail it back to camp to get help. Since I don't know where those 3 fucked off to.
Just howl. He said howl if he needs us.
Again. I will be doing that as I run. Can I do my stuff? Just got to spend a gnosis point. No roll necessary.
All right. Speed of Thought's up, and you have turned tail.
Turn tail, howl, and start running towards camp.
Okay. Pivoting. The 3 of you hear Walks with Anubis howling.
Uh-oh.
The sound is traveling the opposite direction of you guys.
Run to him.
Yeah, running to him.
Then that rage go down this. And feel like a little bit of an idiot for leaving him behind.
All right. Obviously, Cassie and Ricochet, you 2 are ahead as there's still slugs in poor Nightfang's belly. So you are in a fair amount of pain, but obviously you can fight through it. And you guys are you are following, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's here. Is here.
We'll get that out of your gut as soon as we get back.
I can wait. Let's do Anubis first.
As you are running, you can hear the sounds of footsteps behind you. It's clearly animal, wolf, lupus, foot pads. They're catching up to you. You look over your shoulder. It's them. Cassie and Ricochet in the lead. Nightfang drawing in the rear.
And that's all I hear.
Yep. It's not pursuing.
Well, then I would stop.
Okay. You do.
Okay. I wait
Your
for them.
legs stop moving.
And then I wait for them to catch.
The 3 of you catch up. As you grow closer, you see that your friend has stopped entirely, allowing you to catch up with him. The 4 of you converge. Obviously, no, not obviously. The the wound in Night Fang's belly healing. So we're not so concerned about it at this point.
Are you okay? I heard your howl.
Yeah, there was some kind of creature that was ready to rip my head off.
A what?
I don't know what it was. Half ape, half lizard. It was going after the carcass in the tree, and it spotted me. I didn't know what to do.
Spotted you, but it's not following.
I thought it was. Scared the shit out of me.
So whatever it was there for, it stayed for.
Assuming so, yes.
Probably the body of that little girl.
Well, since you guys all took off, I did dig out the hole, and there was bones of a child.
So this is not the first. He's feeding it.
What happened with that? Or him?
Gone.
Fang, I see you're a little injured over there.
Took a couple to the gut. Might not have gotten a good look at anything.
Were they clean through?
No.
We're gonna have to dig those out later.
Yep. Not fun.
Can you stand the pain now?
I can manage.
You can dig them out now and Mother's touch you if you want.
Time. Try to go back for it. Or, well, Twilight might be on his way.
I would assume. Pretty much woke up the whole camp with that howl.
If we're going to stay a minute, let's get that buckshot out of you.
Slugs. Just helping you. That would be a lot more tedious of a task.
Largely
It'll be
unnecessary.
time for now.
Dude, that shit heals. It's just going to heal around you.
Yeah, you want those out.
We have a minute. We got to wait for Twilight anyway. Bite down on this. And give him a big stick.
Do we got time for this?
Waiting on Twilight.
We got to wait on Twilight. That shit cannot heal in you.
Fine.
All right, who's
I'll do it.
Dex Med?
Shift up the Hamid, make this easier for me. And I pull out a pocket knife out of my fanny pack.
It's very dark.
Yeah, that's still active. Use my staff to light up the area.
Well, I mean, you shifted to lupus. That seems over, dude. You gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna make
That's
you
what I'm
redo
saying.
it.
Shifting to Hamid.
Okay. Oh no, Matt. All right. I'm with you then.
Staff's illuminating. Pull out my pocket
Yeah.
knife.
I'm just saying you're gonna have to
Just
reroll
no-
the activation.
Yeah. And shifting up the Hamid as well to make it easier. Yeah. You know,
Staff is
cutting
activated.
and everything.
I now have a dull light to work. Pull out my pocket knife. And I see where the wound is and start digging.
All right. Now you're Dex. Yeah, now you're Dex Med.
I'm going to hold him down at the shoulders.
Diff.
I'll give you standard.
4.
Perfect. So, what's Cassie doing during this?
I'm gonna stand guard just to make sure that thing or that being, whatever the hell it was, doesn't decide, hey, now it's time for us to give chase.
Fair enough. All right. Give me a quick strength. Ricochet.
In lupus.
I'm gonna stop referring to you guys as your character names. I don't know. Well, hopefully you shifted up. Or went to Hispo. That'd be hilarious. You break his poor shoulders, holding him down.
Shift up to Hamid. Three.
All right. Night Fang, this is not a pleasant experience.
Oh, yeah. Definitely did not expect it to be.
The blade rips into your flesh while one of your new found companions just fucking digs around in there. It's just fucking awful. I want you to take a rage,
Okay.
and I want you to either spend a willpower or cry the fuck out in pain. I know we bit down on the thing, but Jesus, there's a limit.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna spend that willpower for it.
All right, you're a trooper. Look at that.
Let's, go through some of the meditation stuff Grandpa probably taught me.
Meanwhile, you are doing your level best, Ricochet, to hold this young man down. You're doing okay. No one's in the leg, so there's a bit of flailing here. You've caught one in the shin.
Figures.
Yep.
Only making that knife cut deeper.
Yeah. Oops. Now it's worse. This is not a quick process either. It's going to take you, about 5 minutes of digging, to find the parts, gibbs and blood and fucking... Is that some corn? I don't know what. But you have successfully pulled the slugs from his belly.
And then I'll spend a Gnosis and Mother's Touch as soon as I'm done.
All right. Get that roll too.
That's prepped. I'm just waiting on his rage.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is your rage, Night Fang? Whatever's highest.
It is 4.
Heal 3.
There you go. We'll call you good.
Yep.
Congratulations. Operation is complete. Operation.
Operation.
Fuck's sake.
Guess you're not a pack till somebody goes rooting through your guts.
This will be a fun story later.
Yeah, maybe we...
Yep.
How was Twilight not here yet?
That's a good question. Ah,
Well, what do you guys want to do? We either deal with that thing, go back and see if it's still there, or head back to camp.
Yeah, let's plan this out instead of going in fucking half-cocked.
Yeah, thanks for that.
yeah. Follow y'all's lead this time.
How fast was that thing ripping apart that body?
Quickly.
I can't imagine it stayed. That body's probably gone. And the bones are probably ripped apart already. If it had no interest in us, there's no saving it now.
Saving what?
I think that's the point.
You still don't need that thing stalking this area.
It's being fed. They're just... I almost wonder if it's more of ritual sacrifices rather than search parties.
Makes sense on them beer cans, wouldn't it? Toasting her honor.
Unless it was a body, unless it's drained blood, it's bound to leave a mess. We try tracking.
Oh, I had a good whiff of that thing.
It's not worm. Do we even bother?
Unless it's some sort of spirit.
It's like you say, it's not worm.
Lightning hits a nearby tree. It comes crashing down.
I forgot about that storm.
Yeah. That's why I did it, to remind you guys.
Thank you.
Carry on.
Maybe safety's the better option here.
Let's get back to Twilight.
If
Yeah.
he's even there.
Well, we howled.
And nobody came.
Didn't mean to fuck you guys over here.
No, that was
Please
perfect.
continue.
It's still going.
Yeah.
This is still interaction.
If we head in that direction, if he's...
Like, we know.
We could
You
probably
guys
meet him in the
came
middle.
from the thing I was running from. If you didn't run into it, it's not there anymore.
That's kind of my point. So we get back to Twilight.
Then let's
Yeah,
go.
we got a place to start looking.
I would like shelter. I do not need another lightning strike.
Another?
Hitting us? That was pretty fucking close.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
Let's get back and see if he's there.
Okay. Bloody and spooked, you make your way back toward the campsite, hoping to find your new friend. Instead, you find something else first. It's too dark to make out the details, but there's a figure, a body, clearly human. You see another nearby, and another further in the distance. In the center of the three, almost perfectly triangulated, there are other silhouettes. Lightning strikes again, illuminating the scene. You see a short-haired man standing over a falling leaf. A gun in the stargazer's mouth. To be continued. And that'll do it for now. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for the next chapter of Wherever Gaia Takes Us, and next week for the regular episode of Rage Across the Internet. If you like what we do, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, and you can always jump onto our Ko-Fi to give us a little support that, oh, trust me, we desperately need. You can find that at ko-fi/Rage Across the Internet, and you can find us here, the same place you found us last week. So be sure to tune in and have some fun with us. You take it easy.